Oh, well, I am setting up wolf baits. The moon is just friggin' beauty tonight. Oh, let's see if this produces. And this one over here. Couple moose bones, couple deer bones. I got a friggin' fox yelling at me. Stop that. Just screaming. I would assume they'll come from that point, and I will be tucked in the bush over there. There he is. Hey, hi buddy. He wants my deer. There we go. Not too bad. Wolf track right there. Going up and use that. Well, clearly not trying to make a fashion statement here. I just have really short hair. It's only like, I don't know, -2. But it's amazing how much heat you lose from your head. So I bundle up my arteries in my head, clearly. So I'm just sitting on my bait, but I realize that all the tracks I'm seeing come here, but don't really go on the lake where my bait is. So I mean, they'll find it eventually, but I'm thinking backtrack and actually set my baits kind of off the trail and then today, so yesterday the wind was coming from the east. It was coming into my face, so that's perfect. Today the wind is coming from the north, heading towards the south, so it's going this way right now, and we're getting some weather cell come through right now. It's pretty snow. Well, you can't even. It doesn't even look like it's snowing on the camera, but anyways, just a beauty day to be out. Right there, and there's another like fur pile there. So up there's a little hill. I slid up there, and I just walked along the side. And this is all wolf track here, and it just opens in this little muskeg swamp. So I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of a better area. So, figured I'd just do an update. Supposedly people are very interested in this. I mean, I've never hunted wolf before. Just a precursor to that, or maybe a preface might be a better word. But I've had wolf tags in the past, but it's just because if I'm out moose hunting or deer hunting and I see one, then I can dispatch it. The population up here is, I wouldn't say it's ridiculous, but it's definitely abundant. We have them in town cruising around. Typically it's just a lone wolf. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's where we're at today. I talked to a local conservation officer last night. He gave me a spot to check out, went in there, saw some links, pretty much followed their tracks right in to where they were sitting. Of course, they buggered off on me real quick, but pretty mystical creatures, to be honest with you. What else? That's it. So more bait, set more bait out, sit. That's it, and call. See what happens. Yeah. minus 26. And you have, there's my couple moose ribs, moose spine. I got a bunch of meat I'm gonna put down there, but I'm a little bit warm. There's a hill going down, so I can walk in here, well, within reason, and then kind of set up here in this tree line here, and I don't know, that's maybe a 200 yard shot, so we'll see. Set coming through there. Wolf Highway, also moose, and a bunch of meat, moose, all a bunch of shit. Pine boughs are usually used just to keep the blackbirds or ravens away, but I'm gonna try just this. It's just super accessible, and I'm already sweating. And as Les Stroud, well, everyone knows him as Survivor Man, as he says, or at least in winter, you sweat, you die. This is what happens when you're not prepared. I've walked this hill. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad, but when you got 16 layers on, my bait's over there. I'm gonna set a trail cam up somewhere in here. I might just stick a log, maybe that birch, and then I'll put it over by my bait. But I dragged the meat through here, which was a moose path, so I hope that's gonna cover my scent. But I'm not gonna be down here for a couple days. Let it sit. But oh my gosh, this hill, like, stop, enough. Yeah, that hill. You know, I hesitate to start the video when I'm sweating and out of breath, but just trying to keep this real. But you know what, whether I'm successful or not, at least I'm out here, and that's to me at least, that's all that matters. So trial and error, really. You know, spent the last 2 years moose hunting with zero success, but you know, that's what keeps bringing you back, is that chance to, well, every time you're in the bush, there's a chance of seeing, or, you know, seeing something pretty magical, or if you got a rifle, you know, chances of downing an animal, bear, moose, whatever. So you just got to get out and about. Also, look how just wonderful it is out. And for the record, I said out and about wrong. I apologize. It should be oot and a boot. Well, we're out here again. And got the Ithaca. I'm gonna just walk in. I had to get out of the wind. It was way too windy on the lake. I'm not even at my bait. I walked in here yesterday, and this is where I saw the lynx, the 2 lynx. So typically when there's an abundance of lynx, which there are up here, there's an abundance of snowshoe hare. And I actually saw a bunch in the bush here. There's a little trail. So got this thing loaded up. I'm gonna bring the 303 because I'm gonna leave the sled here, so I don't want to leave it unattended. And yeah, just see if I can run into a snow hare before I go sit on my wolf bait. So just walking in, you can see just an abundance of hare through here. Snowshoe hare are one of the most populated animals in Canada or North America, like something ridiculous. I mean, go look up the litters that they have. I think they have like 2 or 3 litters a year or something ridiculous. I'm not being very quiet because they're not going to scare until I get right on top of them, but I'm going to try and show you a lynx track as well here. But safe. No ice is safe ice. This is just a creek. I knew it was gonna... Figured she was gonna go in, but... Yeah. Okay, well, back to the sled and back to check. Back to check the bolt bait. I'm on the lake. It's just gusting. I wanted to show you. Well, West Ontario. Satellite. I mean, you could get Elon Musk's Starlink. Not too Shabaqua. Yeah, bye. Okay, I'm at my parking area. Gonna take the key for the sled, gonna put everything in the sleigh, take the hitch off, and drag my sleigh in with my helmet and backpack, and then go in and sit. Because if I drive up, they're gone. They're immediately gone. Even if they're on the bait right now, they're gone. The wind is coming this way, which is perfect, because as I sit, it's gonna be going towards the lake, which means wind is coming from, yeah, as I say that, I say it's going to be coming from the west, but I think it's down there in the valley, it's different. So we'll see. We'll check the wind when I get there, and that's going to be dependent on where I sit. But we'll see. Let's just get in there. Let's get her done. Okay, so I think my bait is fucking gone. Good news and bad news. Remember I said this, just waiting for the wind. I don't think it's going to stop. There's just gusts and it just like the audio's screwed. Yesterday when I set the trail cam, I said to myself, I should check it. Just stand in front of the bait, move around, do some jumping jacks, and then see if it actually captures me and then leave. Didn't do that. So I actually didn't turn the actual cam on. It's not my trail cam, it's my buddy Adam's. But I'm going to show you. Frick. You can see they just dug all around to get every little bit and just left the bones. Look at this. It's hard to tell because here we go. Can't see because there's no sun. There we go. Look, that thing's that big, like bigger than my palm. And that's fresh, like that's fresher than yesterday. And so they're going up there. I'm not even gonna walk the trail. And then there's actually one that comes up on this ridge. And it looks like he jumped down here. Yeah, these are accessible, but they don't work, as you can tell. Well, actually, sorry, I can't say they don't work. I just got here when the blackbirds were just cruising, and you could tell the blackbirds have been all through here. But I mean, the wolf tracks, holy crap, you can't even make them out. But like, they just tore the site up, crazy. So I'm actually going to just go into the tree line here and just cut a bunch of boughs and see where that gets me. Like, what the heck? I don't even know where. I had a huge pile, literally cut half the side down here. Where the heck did it go? Clearly the wolves just demoed this whole friggin' site. As they say, nature will give you everything you need to do what you want in her own backyard. Just no one out here. You know, it's unfreaking real. And there's moose tracks everywhere through here. Probably last snowfall, probably 4 or 5 days ago, but those are my tracks. But let's get her done. Beautiful. And I'm shooting just behind me, so that's right in my shooting lane. Friggin' right. Alright, well, I guess I'll do some calling and sit. I've made a little bit of noise here, and the wind is, I'm gonna have to set up somewhere differently because the wind is, I'm getting winded here. They're gonna know where I am, no problem, which is not ideal. Check this out. Don't get on me. That is gross. Nice. That's awesome. He gone. Oh man. That could have been a little tasty snack later. But I'm not firing a 12 gauge shot when I'm baiting wolves. We friggin' been hunting wolves for 10,000 years. They hear a gunshot, they're gone. So the meat set goes down that way. Fucking don't see his balls, but I don't know what it is today. Minus 26. The wind chill must be minus 35. It's ridiculous. It's cold. I'm borderline shivering, but I only have 40 minutes left of shooting light. Can you see me shivering? Anyways, I'm just flexing my muscles and then letting go. Flexing my muscles and letting go. So, sorry for the nostril shot, but yeah, I'll check back in when I get home and I'm warm and not fucking borderline hypothermic. Oh man, she's cold. She is cold.